Hey, Shalom, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakadash. Double honors to all the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And salutations to all the Akim and Aquaf tuning in and listening. This is Daniel Agar from the Great Millstone, Chicago camp. And really, it's just someone for me to talk about, it's a reason that Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai gave us laws, statutes, and commandments. It's a reason for that. Because, it civilizes us. Because we are Israelites, man. We are a royal priesthood. And let me get this. Okay. This is Sirach 18 and 30. Go not after thy lust, but refrain thyself from thine appetite. If thou givest thy soul the desires that please her, she will make thee a laughing stock to thine enemies that Malgandi, I can't pronounce that word, but that word means to I got the etymology for that word too. It's it's an adjective of things, behavior, wicked, sinful, persons having evil disposition towards others, harboring violent hatred. And that's what our enemies do, man. And they understand. So basically, Salakia, so when we operating outside of the law, statutes, and commandments that civilizes us, we become a laughing stock to our enemies, man, because this truth, we supposed to have discipline. As Israelites, we supposed to have discipline, etiquette, we supposed to be reserved, we have temperance, we supposed to have a royal countenance to us, because, this is how the Lord made us. And when we are outside of that, our people move like brute beasts. Look at these people. Look at our people that's not in the truth, man. They eating anything. They fuck anything. They destroying themselves, man. You see Jake, pants hanging off his ass, long hair, with cloud of smoke, doing all this bullshit. And then you see Eve, probably overweight, whatnot, crazy color hair, barely wearing anything, just got herself out there, exposing herself. And then with our people, hey man, these heathens think that shit is a joke, man. Our enemies, Esau and these heathens, man, they rejoice at seeing our people operating outside of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Let me get Psalms 82. It's a lock it. Okay. Psalms 83. This is Psalms chapter 83 and 2. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They had taken crafty counsel against thy hidden ones. Against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee, the tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites of Moab, and the Hagarenes, Gabal and Ammon and Amalek, the Philistines and the inhabitants of Tyre. And there's all these nations, man, these Hamites, so-called Arabs, Esau, Amalek, Moab, these heathens played a part in our downfall, man. And that's why, this place, America, is so focused on the Israelites, trying to keep us in sin. That's why, we have this shit called black culture, which is not our culture. This is some shit that Esau gave us, man. Why you think they exalt drug dealers, murderers, over people, upstanding people like so-called doctors and engineers, something that's actually positive? The base of our people are exalted. The wicked of our people are exalted here. Because why? Because that keeps us outside of the laws of Yah. Because it's contrary to the laws of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. And so by default, when we doing that, we don't have a covering. When we doing that, we don't have a connection to our power. This is why, it's so emphasized for us to be in sin, man. Adultery, homosexuality, covetousness, is all this shit. Why? Because it keeps us disconnected from our power. And that's Esau knows that formula, and that's why, because he wants to stay ruling, man. This is Jeremiah 2:21. Yet I had planted thee a noble vine, a holy and right seed. How then thou turn into the degenerate plant of a strange vine unto me? And our people has became. We've been in America too long. That's how we became a degenerate plant. We've been in this captivity too long, man, under these enchantments. This is how our people become degenerate. Taking the father out the house, all of that, giving us gangster rap and all this madness, man. So we became degenerate, man. We became those dead bodies lying in the street, spiritually dead, man. So, and that's why only a remnant. This is why this is a strange thing for Israelites to repent in, man. Let me get this. Salakia, if I'm bouncing around here. This is Baruch chapter 2, verse 30. For I knew that they would not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people, but in the land of their captivities they shall remember themselves. And that's what we're doing today. We are remembering ourselves. We're remembering who we are, man. We coming back. We trying to follow the laws and statutes to the best of our abilities. We understand that this place is polluted, man. But we're making that effort, to get back right with Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, man. Calling on the name. That's another thing. They took the name away for a long time. Now, the Lord opened that back up. So we have something to call on. We have something to depend on. So, this is what's going on here, man. And this is why this place is deteriorating, man, because, hey, our people are waking up, man. And when our people, when we wake up, hey, somebody has to fall, man. Esau, Edom is falling. This kingdom is falling. Because now it's time for us to rule, man. We've been in this sunken place for a long time. But the Lord is uncovering that, taking that blinder off of us. So really, this is where we at. This is the times that we in, man. A remnant of our people are remembering themselves, man. So let me end it on Lamentations 4:21. This is Lamentations chapter 4:21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwelleth in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked. The punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thy iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. And then that cup of trembling, that, that slavery, The Lord is taking that cup from us and giving it to the hands of our oppressors, man. So that's why everything Esau is being uncovered. The wickedness of this place. It's no more tender and delicate. The ways of Babylon is fucking trash. It's poison. So this is what's going on here, man. We witnessing a transition of rulership, man, because our captivity is coming to an end. And it's just starting with the heathens. Starting number one with Esau, Edom. So hopefully this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakadash. Double honors to all the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom, Kwam Yashala, and Abba.